This is EFTM, everything for the man. Motoring, everything for the man.
Well, welcome to EFTM. I'm Trevor Long. This is Chris Bowen.
Hello, Trev.
We're inside the Nissan GTR Premium Edition. And the reason we're here is because we've been having some fun over the last few weeks with the EFTM Best Awards. We've given smartphones, the Volkswagen Golf Best Hatch, Amarok Best Dual Cab, the Fiesta Best Sports Car. And in fact, when we gave the Fiesta Best Sports Car, a lot of people said, well, hang on a minute, you've driven the GTR, what are you talking about? Well, I think that the Fiesta was Best Sports Car because of bang for buck. For the price you pay for that, it's just sensational. But you can have a great toothbrush, you can have a great razor blade. We decided when we came up with the idea of the Best Awards, we'd have a best of the best.
Yes.
And this is it.
And why is this it? Well, this is it's a combination of a few things. The most exciting, exhilarating motor car I've ever had the chance of piloting. It's the only car that leads to my heart almost jumping out of my chest. But at the same time, it's the sort of vehicle that you can live with day to day. It's a cruiser. It's a commuter car almost. It's got a big boot. It's got a nice interior, plenty of space. The buttons and the array of controls here aren't over the top. It's not really what you'd call European standard, the way the car's constructed, but it's just this phenomenal engine that this car has that basically gets it over the line every time when it comes to an award like this.
And importantly, we could have given the best of the best to a device. It could have been a smartphone, it could have been anything. But I think the thing is, we're lucky. EFTM's great fun. We get to play with a lot of great toys. But I think what happens is, whenever I sit at home and I think, if I could have one thing, and that was the point. The point was, what's the best? What's the one thing? I keep coming back to this thing. I keep coming back to Godzilla because it's beautiful. It looks sensational. It is $200,000, which is cheap for what you get, because you've talked about it before. You compare the kind of sports car, supercar that you'll buy and drive that drives like this. It's a lot more than 200 grand.
100%. You can buy all sorts of exotic cars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Bugattis. This will keep on their heels all day. It is super reliable, being a Nissan. The launch control system on this allows you to have run after run after run of super speed, almost arrow-like acceleration, 0 to 100 in under 3 seconds every time. It's just incredible.
I can't fault it, apart from the fact that you wouldn't drive it out on a rural D or B grade road like this.
We are right now.
Regularly, because, you know, it's bumpy as all heck. If I put the suspension on comfort, we will notice a difference, and it is a little bit better. But in daily drives, to and from work, it's a bit silly. But that's not what this car's for. This car is for keeping in the garage, for taking on a beautiful drive, especially if you've got the money to put into brakes, tyres and petrol for a track day. Because this would be more fun than you can have anywhere else on the planet if you could afford the tyres, the fuel and everything, to just bang it around Wakefield Park or Eastern Creek, whatever you want to do.
And you know what? You don't need to be a super skilled driver, because this car has NEDI systems on board and a four-wheel drive system which just keep it planted and stuck to the road like blue tack. It's almost scary. For example, with the launch control, you would think that sprinting to 100 k's an hour in such a small time frame would lead to all sorts of tyre spin, slippage. It doesn't. It never breaks traction. I've done it in the wet and it still maintains traction. What's going on inside this car via microchips and all sorts of modules and God knows what, it's just incredible. It's a testament to what the Japanese have been able to engineer into a car.
The EFTM Best of the Best was unanimous amongst the both of us. Nissan GTR, great car.
I love it, and I'm going to get one. I don't know how, but I'm going to get one.
Motoring.